What does it mean to be a Stoic person? In the face of adversity, what is the Stoic secret to maintaining composure and not being shaken by the situation? Stoics are characterized by their unwavering resolve and inability to be shaken by intense feelings. One of the traits of a Stoic mentality, according to Marcus Aurelius, is sanity. The other two characteristics are cooperation and disinterest. When your mind possesses these qualities, you will never experience feelings of wrath or worry that are negative. You can build a sense of perspective, become more saner, and become more dispassionate by cultivating a Stoic mind, as will be explained in the following paragraphs. A mind that is Stoic is comparable to a flawless sphere that is in complete stillness. Rather than reaching outward or retreating within, it merely exists and observes the world around it. It is possible to mold yourself into that sphere if you concentrate solely on your own thoughts and on the moment that you are currently experiencing. Number 5. Developing a Stoic mind. Take advantage of virtues in the fourth place. Taking advantage of virtues is an essential component of obtaining mental clarity. Stoicism defines a virtue as an exceptional quality of character or morally pure action that serves the larger good and the interest of others in addition to the individual. Through assimilation of the four cardinal virtues, wisdom, justice, temperance, and courage, we can develop a calm mind and act rationally. Number 4. Become more open-minded and aware. Last but not least, it is essential to extend our perspective and view the world from a more comprehensive vantage point. Whenever you want to talk about people, it's best to take a bird's eye view and see everything all at once. As Marcus Aurelius once stated, by taking a broad perspective, we are able to comprehend how insignificant our individual experiences are and how insignificant we are in comparison to the vastness of the whole scheme of things. This change of perspective can assist us in letting go of our own prejudices and points of view, as well as assist us in making well-informed decisions and complete judgments. Number 3. Train your mind. In his writings, Socrates poses the question of whether you would rather have a mind that is reasonable and healthy or one that is irrational and sick. Naturally, you would choose the first option. After that, he argues that in order to attain such a mind, you will need to put in some effort. You might argue that you have already completed that work, but this is not the case. If, on the other hand, you are already so sensible, then why are you spending time arguing with someone? Individuals who are truly sensible would simply go about their business, without giving any thought to what other people think or choose to do. Therefore, by asserting that your task is finished, you are demonstrating that you still have more work to complete. It is necessary for you to train your thinking. If you want to train your mind to be strong and healthy, you should train it like a boxer rather than an athlete who fences. A fencer is able to set his tool down, but in order to use it again, he must pick it back up. The tools that a boxer maintains are like parts of him that are always ready to be employed. You should also make sure that your reason and philosophy are easily accessible whenever you find yourself in need of them. Always keep your mind active and engaged. One physical activity is to reflect on the ways in which everything in your immediate environment has changed and is changing. What was it like before? What will it develop into in the years to come? In a similar task, you should make an effort to comprehend the force that is responsible for these shifts. Unseen forces, for instance, are responsible for the transformation of an egg into a chicken, or the transformation of food into vigor and life. To be more specific, what are those forces? For further mental fortification, engage in activities that appear to be beyond your capabilities. Due to the fact that you do not practice with your left hand, it is more likely to be weaker and more clumsy than your right hand. However, also as a result of practice, there will be certain tasks that it is able to perform more effectively than the right hand. You can improve the areas of your mind that are lacking in strength in the same way. Number 2. Be aware of thoughts that are unhealthy. The process of recognizing toxic thoughts and attempting to overcome them is an essential component of developing a healthy mind. As an illustration, a mind that is nervous is a mind that is unhealthy. In general, your fears are caused by the fact that you are after certain things while attempting to avoid others. On the other hand, the things that are giving you cause for concern are not actively seeking you out. Rather, you are the one who is making the effort to pursue or avoid them. Therefore, you should stop worrying about those things and just let them be. You will discover that you do not need to pursue them or flee from them in order to avoid them. To continue along this line, you should not seek the adoration of other people or try to avoid their contempt. You should not allow such things to exert any influence over you. The pursuit of these things causes you to love yourself more than you love other people. But at the same time, you hold the opinions of others in higher regard than your own. Logic does not support that. And you should never allow yourself to be intimidated by other people, regardless of how powerful or renowned they may be, because they are not distracted by our physical bodies, our belongings, or our renown. The gods consider each and every one of us to be exactly who we truly are. You can acquire the ability to do the same, and as a result, you can cease becoming uneasy about the appearance, money, or celebrity of other people. It is not any more unpleasant to have a set on a stage or a costume in a wardrobe than it is to have those things. Remembering that Socrates went out in public wearing nothing but a towel is a great way to aid in the prevention of anxiety when confronted with situations that are embarrassing or uncomfortable. In this short form, Aurelius is alluding to a story that would have been common knowledge during his time period. Because Xanthippe, Socrates' wife, had borrowed his cloak and gone out, Socrates ventured out into the world wearing just his underwear. Since Socrates, like Aurelius, was a Stoic, he did not feel humiliated or anxious about the circumstances he found himself in. Physical issues, such as covering his body, were not something that he considered to be significant, and he was not concerned with what other people thought of him regarding his appearance. Number 1. Maintain command of your thoughts. An individual whose ideas are under strict control is said to have a healthy mind. Your ability to exercise that kind of control is one of a kind since you are a rational human. As a rational entity, you possess the following characteristics: awareness of oneself, reflection on oneself, a capacity for transformation, making a remark, knowing the meaning of honesty and humility. Due to the presence of these qualities, you are always able to pause for a while and observe your thoughts before you speak them. This indicates that you have the ability to learn to recognize toxic thoughts and rid yourself of them. Just as healthy eyes are able to perceive what is in front of them without straining or feeling overwhelmed, and a healthy stomach is able to digest whatever is placed into it, a Stoic mind should be peaceful and ready for whatever that may come its way. If and when the time comes when you are unable to maintain these attributes, possibly as a result of aging, disease, or some other type of degeneration, you will know that it is time to proceed with your departure from this world. If you continue to live without the ability to follow logos, you will only cause harm to yourself and the people around you. As a result, you are able to leave with a sense of tranquility and contentment, knowing that you have accomplished everything that you could have done. Final thoughts. In summary, we can develop mental clarity by using these 5 lessons from Marcus Aurelius' teachings: cultivating virtues, mastering the dialectic of control, controlling our emotions, and widening our perspective. We may be more logical and deliberate in our thinking and decision-making by applying these ideas to our life, and we can also discover strength and peace in the process. Share your views with us in the comments. And if you're new to our channel, then do subscribe to us. Thanks for watching.